Ooh, child. Oh, God. You see the title. Kwame Brown do a 7-hour roast on Tommy Sotomayor. Oh, my God. I didn't even sit there and watch the whole 7 hour of it. I think I watched about the first three. I'm about to go back and watch the other part, but it was crazy. It was, when I tell you he went in on him, he went in on him. He went in. He did. He did. He went in. He just went in. And I said, "Oh my God, Kwame. Oh my God." But I wish that Kwame would. Kwame have a lot of haters. People hating on him for no apparent reason. People hating on him just to get views and likes. And I wish he would just ignore Tommy, because Tommy is not gonna stop. Tommy been on YouTube for years, and all he ever did was bash black women and talk down on black people in the black community. That's how he got his views, or whatever. That's how he got his views. I wish Kwame, me and other Kwame followers, we told him, just ignore Tommy and, stick to the positive message. But, he said no, so he can do what he want to do. I guess every time Tommy and whoever do a video about him, he gonna do a video, he gonna respond back. But yeah, he went 7 hours on that dude. It was just crazy. And Kwame is a comedian. He's very hilarious. Or whether he just had me cracking up and laughing and stuff. I about spit out my drink and all that kind of stuff. I said, this dude is just crazy. And the Tommy should just be embarrassed, because, like I said, that was a roast for you. I've never seen a roast like that, how he was going in on him. So all I know is every time Tommy do a video on him, Kwame gonna respond. That's how he gonna do. Like I said, I wish he would just ignore these haters, because that's what they want, or whatever. They want Kwame to, do videos on them, and then they gonna do a video, whatever. A lot of these YouTubers, I see a lot of YouTubers that's, trying to get a come up. If you look at them, look at all their other videos, they wasn't getting no views. But then when you do a video about Kwame or whatever, 'cause Kwame, he's hitting on YouTube, on these YouTube streets. You got to admit that. You gonna get some views. Like I said, I'm just starting my YouTube channel, and I did a video on Kwame and stuff, and I got more views than I did my other channels and stuff, because I got a small channel. I'm trying to get it to grow. So if you subscribe, please, if you want to. But yeah, that was crazy. Well, when I tell you he went out on him, he went in on him. If you haven't seen it, you're just gonna have to check it out. I'm sitting here laughing. I said, this dude, wow. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. He was going in, he had the haters and stuff in the chat. Kwame don't care. And like I said before, the reason why people hate on Kwame, whatever, because of the super chats. And like I said before, he's not asking nobody to send him no super chats. They willingly, they sending it to him, or whatever. He let it be known that, um, somebody said that he was getting his NBA pension. I thought that. He said he wasn't. You got to be 45, I think, and he's only 39 or whatever. But I will say this: I do not think Kwame is broke. They all thinking he's broke, and that's why he on YouTube, and get for him to get super chats. He got bills, he got kids. He always talk about land. If you ever notice Kwame, when he do his videos, he always talking about land, and land costs money. He owns land, based on what I'm hearing, based on what I'm told. He's owned a lot of land, acres of land, or whatever, the land his house sitting on, and he got other lands. So that's money, or whatever. So I do not think he's far. I don't think he's broke at all. I don't, or whatever. That's just his haters saying that, he's broke. He just a busty bus, or whatever. I guess he'll be that busted bus, but yeah, he's not broke. He's on land. He always talk about buying land. He always, just listen. He always talk about buying land. It's all the videos he talk about land, or he out there on his tractor, bulldozing trees and stuff down, knocking down trees, bush hauling trees and all that kind of stuff. It's money in doing that and stuff. My grandparents owned land when they was living, and back in the day when they bought their land back in the 50s, I think it was the 50s or 60s when they bought it, land was cheap. Now land is high, so that's why I see what he talking about buying land, or whatever, invest in land, because there's money in it. It's money in it. You can buy some land and do like my grandparents did. They bought some land. I don't know how much land it was back in the day, and it was people putting they single wide and double wide trailers on there, and they had to pay, they had to pay to stay there, pay their land fee, and that money went to my grandparents. So I see what Kwame was talking about. That's a positive message he trying to put out there to people. And you got people like some of these YouTubers been on this YouTube for years, and they living in rented mansions. They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing to show for it no more, and get on here and down people and talk about black people, talk about black women and stuff, and don't have shit to show for it. Yeah, he went in as far as Tommy denying his kids that he got a baby. I don't know how old the baby is, that youngest baby is, and he denying it. Only one he care about is that daughter, the one he show all the time. But I do know he got grown kids because it was a YouTuber that put him out there. Matter of fact, his brother said it. I remember his brother was on a YouTuber, talking to a YouTuber, and said that he had like 2 grown kids that he didn't do nothing for, didn't claim or nothing, and had a son named after him that looked just like him. And I seen him. He looked exactly like him. He couldn't deny that boy if he wanted to. It's like Tommy had that boy. Just the mama carried him and stuff. So I don't know why he denies kids. But you do reap what you sow. Some people that got money, they don't believe in karma. Because I look at the Dr. Dre situation or whatever. He didn't too much do for his kids he had about the black woman. It was all about the kids he had about that white woman, not white woman. So, and like I said, he and Nothing got money too. And these people that got money and stuff, they don't believe in karma. They don't believe in what you sow or none of that or whatever. So, to each his own. But yeah, that Kwame did the damn thing, and I said this is crazy. And I wish he would ignore Tommy, ignore all the other haters. And he have other haters coming after him just for a come up. Like this hood trucker. I said, now this dude, I'm reading in the comment section. I'm looking at people saying, what have he done to you? And he couldn't even answer that question. He didn't do nothing to him. Kwame did nothing to these haters on here and stuff. They just don't like him because it's basically because of the super chats. And he, like I say, he get good super chats. He do. He really do. But the hood trucker is very obsessed with him. Obsession he got with Kwame, because when your whole YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, you talking about Kwame's, yeah, dude, you liking him. Something going on. Something's really going on with you, because that is just crazy. And then you go and go on a panel, you, Choke No Joke, and 2 more guys, y'all talking shit about him. But then Hood Trucker was talking about when Kwame was talking to Hassan, and then he had other people come on to gang up on on Hassan. So what do you think you was doing when you was with Choke No Joke and them 2 other guys? You were doing basically the same thing. So really, he can't talk. I don't even watch. I watched a couple of his videos. I couldn't even watch dude because that's all they talking about is Kwame. You's a truck driver, and like everybody say, you started based on other YouTubers I talked to. I'm looking at the comments and stuff. Kwame didn't do nothing to you at all. I'm trying to figure out, okay, what did he do to him? He didn't do nothing to him. And then in the comments said, somebody asked, well, you still didn't say, what did he done to you? He ain't done nothing. He just trying to grow his YouTube channel and stuff. He's getting views. He getting subscribers for talking about Kwame, because you got people that don't like Kwame for no apparent reason, saying he's a fraud. I don't know where he's a fraud at. Maybe because, like I say, he getting super chats and stuff. But like I say, they sending that money to him on his own. He's not getting on there saying, okay, send me super chats or whatever. But all these YouTubers and stuff talking about these super chats and he's a fraud. Hell, y'all got y'all PayPal information and stuff in the description box or whatever. Y'all frauds too. Y'all just that y'all not getting no super chats. He getting them, and that's what you mad at. And a lot of these black people, mostly black YouTubers, and that's what's wrong with black people, because we hate on one another. We do. That's the number one disease with black people, is the hate. And I never did understand that. You disliking somebody for no apparent reason. It got to be a reason for me to dislike you. I'm not going to dislike you for no apparent reason. If I dislike you, I'm going to tell you why I dislike you, don't like you. But yeah, Kwame Girl trying to get Kwame off the internet. And then he got arrested, and I'm glad he came out with that, saying the reason why he got arrested. I'm glad he went ahead and put that out there, that he got arrested. or whatever. Because if he didn't, one of his haters would have found out. If they would have found out, then they would just spin that thing in all different directions. So I'm glad that was right for him to go out there and say that he got arrested. But they try to put it out there that he owed child support. And it was a whole different thing. He did not. It wasn't because of child support. It was because of a lie or whatever. He got that baby mama drama and stuff. And yeah, that's just crazy. But I wish Kwame would just ignore his haters. But he's not gonna do it. As long as they talk about him, he gonna come back at him. And like I said, he been quiet for so long. He's been dogged out in the NBA, talk junk. He's a busty, and he never said nothing up until now. He's then got tired or whatever. He then got real tired. So, and then, he's striking back. So now that he's striking back, oh, he's a bad person. He's a fraud and all that. Y'all liked it better when he wasn't saying that. But I'm going to tell you something, what I know and what my grandfather told me when I was a young girl. Them scared people, them quiet people, them the ones you need to watch. Them the ones you really need to watch. He just fed up and he didn't had enough. That's all what it is. He just didn't had enough. He didn't say nothing the whole time he was in the NBA. Like I say, he wasn't no number one draft pick. He wasn't playing up with what they thought that he was gonna play up. But my thing is, they kept him in the league for 12 seasons or whatever. It was a reason why they kept him in there. So I don't even think he was a bust. He had some good games. He had some bad games. I watched the game when he scored like over 20 points or whatever. But it is what it is. He was in the league for 12 years. 12 years. So yeah, but yeah, he just had enough. They done dogged this man out, talk junk about him. And you got Tommy talking about his mama, which is just crazy because his mama is deceased, and that's really some chap shit or whatever. And you just disrespecting the dead. But if I bet you, when somebody talk about your precious daughter, you will be all upset about it and stuff. You'll be all upset if somebody says something about that daughter, the one he always talk about and stuff. But then, you go after Kwame's mother, a woman that's not here and that can't defend themselves. Like I say, that is some chap shit right there. That's what chaps do when they get mad at one another, when they get the roasting and stuff. You talk about your mama and your daddy, blah, blah, and all that kind of stuff. A grown-ass man, almost 50-year-old man, talk about somebody deceased mama is crazy. I call it, that's just how it is. That shit is crazy. Crazy. Should nobody be talking about no deceased person. And, you be careful what you say. Yeah, you just be careful what you say. I don't know what the deal is with his mama. Why he feel that way towards his mama. It's a story behind that. I don't know. Or whatever. But yeah, life is short. And I will say, if you got any kind of beef with a family member, not just a family member or anybody, you just need to make it right. Especially a family member or whatever. Just try to make that stuff right. Because people is leaving here left to right. People is leaving here left to right or whatever. And, say like with me, I hadn't spoken to my father in like 3 or 4 years because we had a falling out and stuff, and he got all these health conditions and stuff. And I get a call. He had been asking about me and stuff. It got to the point where I changed my number or whatever. My number was changed or whatever because I was so upset with my father. But yeah, me and my dad, we reconciled. I'm back talking with him, and that's good because I wouldn't want nothing to happen to him. I wouldn't want him to pass, and when we didn't make up, because that would just tear me up. So I see what people was talking about, all this beef and stuff you have with these family members. So, try to make it right and stuff. And I did. I made it right with my father, and I did. So, yes. But yeah, that Kwame 7-hour roast, I'm about to go back and look the other part of it. Because he had me laughing. And he will roast your ass. He will. He will roast you. Saying he roast Tommy or whatever he did. So, yeah, I'm getting ready to end this video. I might do another. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. All right now. Peace.